Ghana's offshore oil industry is entering one of the most important financial and strategic phases in its history, as operators move to secure the long-term future of one of the country's most critical oil fields. In early January 2026, Kosmos Energy announced that the operating partners in Ghana's Tweneboa, Enyenra and Ntomme oil fields, known as TEN, have reached agreement on the final terms to purchase the floating production, storage and offloading vessel currently operating at the field. The FPSO is presently under a leasing arrangement, but ownership will transfer to the TEN partnership when the lease expires in 2027. The final sale and purchase agreement is expected to be signed in early 2026. This marks a major shift in the way the TEN project will be managed. Instead of continuing to pay large annual leasing fees to an external vessel owner, the partners will now fully own the core production asset that processes and exports the oil. This change alone is expected to deliver major cost savings and improve the financial strength of the project. The FPSO, named Professor John Evans Atta Mills, is the heart of the TEN operation. It processes crude oil from subsea wells, separates oil, gas and water, stores the oil and transfers it to export tankers. The vessel has the capacity to process approximately 80,000 barrels of oil per day and can store up to 1 million barrels. Without this FPSO, oil production at TEN would not be possible. The TEN partnership includes Tullow Oil as operator, Kosmos Energy, the Ghana National Petroleum Corporation and PetroSA of South Africa. Because GNPC holds a direct stake, Ghana will benefit from the lower operating costs and stronger cash flow that come with owning the FPSO rather than leasing it. Kosmos Energy has confirmed that this transition to ownership is expected to significantly reduce TEN's operating costs and positively impact the company's financial leverage from 2026 onward. Although the purchase price has not been disclosed, the company stated that the deal is part of a broader strategy to optimize its Ghana portfolio and strengthen cash generation. The timing of this decision is critical. The 10 fields have been producing since 2016 and are now in a mature stage of their life cycle. As oil fields age, production naturally declines and costs become a bigger factor in determining whether operations remain profitable. By removing the burden of long-term lease payments, the partners are improving the economics of the field and extending its productive life. TEN is one of Ghana's 3 producing offshore oil projects, alongside the Jubilee field and the Sankofa-Gye Nyame project. Together, these fields form the backbone of Ghana's petroleum industry and are a major source of export earnings, government revenue and foreign exchange. Ghana's oil revolution began in 2010 when the Jubilee field came on stream, transforming the country into an oil-producing nation. The startup of TEN in 2016 further strengthened Ghana's position in offshore energy and helped stabilize the country's petroleum output. However, as these fields mature, Ghana must shift from rapid growth to efficient management and value maximization. The FPSO acquisition is a clear reflection of that shift. Instead of relying on expensive leased infrastructure, the 10 partners are investing in ownership, cost control and long-term stability. This approach ensures that more of the revenue generated by Ghana's oil stays within the partnership and ultimately benefits the country through GNPC's participation. Owning the FPSO also gives the partners greater operational flexibility. It allows for better planning of maintenance, upgrades, and potential life extension projects without being limited by lease terms. This makes it easier to keep the field producing and to recover more oil over time. In financial terms, this move strengthens TEN's resilience in a world of volatile oil prices. Lower operating costs mean the field can remain profitable even when prices fall, providing Ghana with a more reliable stream of income. Ultimately, the 10 FPSO purchase represents more than a business decision. It is a strategic step in Ghana's oil journey, signaling a move towards smarter resource management, stronger national participation, and a more sustainable future for the country's offshore energy industry. This development shows that Ghana's oil revolution is no longer just about discovering and producing oil. It is now about protecting value, reducing waste, and ensuring that the nation continues to benefit from its offshore resources for many years to come.